Welcome back to Live Young Diecast. We've got 4 finalists from the Diecast Euro Cup Series right here for the Grand Championship. That's Arlo, Mr. Darq, Flip, and the Gray Wizard. These 4 drivers will go 8 laps. There will only be 1 winner. We've got the first 3 series winners right behind me, and last week for the McLaren Lotus Series, Arlo joined them, winning that series. He'll be driving the McLaren F1 at 60 grams for Arlo Racing. And the Ferrari Series winner is the Gray Wizard for Golden Owl Racing. He's in the F512M at 70 grams. And the Porsche Series winner from Flip's Racing in the 71 Porsche 911, it's Flip, and that's a 68 gram ride. And finally, Mr. Darq from Dubious Diecast Racing in the Lamborghini Stoke at 68 grams. This is lap 1 of the Diecast Euro Cup Grand Championship. That's Mr. Darq in pole position. Flips up front on the outside, and we are underway with Darq hanging on to a lead over the Vista jump, and Arlo goes over and rolls it. Darq will take the win with Gray Wizard behind him, and Flip coming in third. A 7.0 on the clock for Mr. Darq. Here in the replay, we'll see Arlo miscalculating his exit and rolls it over. Not the best way to start the Grand Championship for Arlo. So he'll be looking to correct that on lap 2 as Mr. Darq with 4 points in the lead. All right, Flip will slide over. Arlo will roll up front on the outside for lap 2. And down the front stretch, it is Flip with the pack close behind. Mr. Darq will spin out, and he somehow gets through the line. We'll check our finish cam. That's a 6.7993 from Flip on the win. That's the fastest lap so far of the Diecast Euro Cup. Not surprised that we saw that happen. So Mr. Darq flipping out there. Looks like he'll probably get a bump from somebody. We'll see it here. There's Arlo. A little teamwork, and helps Mr. Darq through the line, hanging on to that second place position. Arlo could have got around and taken those points, but he'll finish third. And that's Gray Wizard coming in fourth. 6.7, that's a great time. All right, Arlo slides over for lap 3 in pole position. That's Gray Wizard on the outside front, and he'll get passed by Flip, and Flip will overtake Arlo and blows away with the win on lap 3. My goodness. And that's another sub-7 time at 6.8433. They are getting quick. Here on the replay, you'll see Arlo has this chance to take a first place win. Flip going around on the outside is gorgeous. That's Mr. Darq for third and the Gray Wizard for fourth on lap 3. And 10 points to Flip. 1 point behind is Mr. Darq, and tied is Gray Wizard and Arlo with 5 points. All right, heading into lap 4, that's Gray Wizard in pole position, Mr. Darq up front on the outside. This will complete our first rotation, and it's Gray Wizard hanging on to his lead. Oh, and Mr. Darq does some cartwheels. Is he gonna come through? He does, and it's Arlo for third. I don't see Flip, so I think he got caught up in that carnage on the pool turn. Let's check this out. There's Mr. Darq, who gets cartwheeled. Oh my goodness. And he lands in the track in reverse. It's not quite a Bay City roll. This is a whole new one. I think we're gonna have to call that the Darq Tornado. That is just unreal. And he finishes in that same position, the second place points. Arlo coming in for third, and Flip stalls out from the carnage, scratching his head in the pool turn. So the lead jumps back to Mr. Darq with 12 points, Flip with 10. All right, starting the second rotation, Mr. Darq back in pole position, and Flip up front on the outside sets off. Another chance in each spot. Mr. Darq holding on to this one. So far, Flip with an overtake on Gray Wizard, and he won't be able to beat Mr. Darq in that Lamborghini. He hangs on to the speed and takes a win here. That's nice. Lead done from Mr. Darq. All right, there's Flip with the overtake on Gray Wizard, taking advantage of that spin out, but he can't catch Darq. He'll take second place here, and Arlo will come in fourth, with Gray Wizard able to still get through for third. So 16 points, Darq still in the lead. Flip with 13, 11 to Gray Wizard, and 8 to Arlo. 3 laps to go. Everyone is still in this. And in case you haven't noticed, we are adopting a new point system at 4-3-2-1. Talked to all the drivers, everybody agreed this was just fine to implement. So Flip was in pole position, Arlo was on the outside. Mr. Darq overtakes Arlo and goes after Flip at the finish line. That was tight. We'll have to look at the finish line cam for that. Probably looking at a freeze frame to see what we have there. Here on the replay, Flip goes 180, but hangs on to his speed, gives Darq a chance to challenge, and there's Arlo with a block on Gray Wizard as they come down the front stretch. Man, that is tight. Arlo definitely with third place points here, Gray Wizard with fourth. And that is what appears to be a tie. I think the judges are going to give that a tie status. And there you see the 2 points in green at 4 each to Flip and Mr. Darq. And had that been a fight for second place, both drivers would have received 3 points and so on down the line. So Arlo in pole position here as Gray Wizard on the outside. This is lap 7. Arlo is still in this. He'll need a miracle for 2 laps, but he's still in it. And he has got a lead he's hanging on to here. Flip will challenge, but spin out. And Arlo has a win here. With the other cars finishing, these drivers are going to eliminate Arlo from the first place finish in the Grand Championship. However, he'll still be fighting for another position to finish this tournament. Next best would be second and third, and still an honor to finish fourth here as these drivers worked hard to get here. See on the finish cam, that is Arlo for the win, Flip for second, and for third and fourth, that'll be Gray Wizard and then Mr. Darq for fourth. So 1 point ahead of Flip, Mr. Darq, and tied Arlo and Gray Wizard with 14 points. We head into lap 8, the final lap. This is going to come down to Mr. Darq or Flip winning the Grand Championship, and Arlo and Gray Wizard fighting for third and fourth. Arlo with the overtake, and he will get his second win, but we've got the other drivers finishing. He is going to finish in third. This puts the Gray Wizard in fourth for the Grand Championship. And we'll look at this finish from Mr. Darq and Flip. And that is going to put Flip as our winner. And there's Mr. Darq, who rolls it on the home stretch. He loses this tournament by 1 point. That is Flip with the win. If he could have gotten there and earned that last point, it would have put them in a sudden death match. And that's why we like this 4-3-2-1, as it increases that potential. And there he is, Flip from Flips Racing. Congratulations. He's the Diecast Euro Cup winner for 2022. So honored to have all these great drivers and cars here. Thanks so much to everyone who built for the tournament that ran 5 months. And it is with great regret that I inform you, for those who aren't aware, this is it for us for a while. Deep Eddy Raceway comes down. It will be rebuilt this fall in a new studio, along with another track or two. So we thank you very much for all of your watching and enjoyment and participation with us racing here at Live Young Diecast. We will be back, and it's going to be a real blast. So we hope you stay tuned with us. Some build journals will come as we get ready, and we'll see you soon. And until then, y'all remember to live young, Diecast.